All right, great. So let's have a look at, as far as your sales leadership is concerned, let's have a look at what their role is to support you in creating a healthy sales pipeline, creating, or should I rather say, finding, creating the sales enablement support materials that you need, the support that you need to make sure that you optimize the velocity of all your deals through your sales pipeline, right? So let's have a look at what their role is, right? So the first thing is they need to support you. And remember, it's all about encouragement, it's all about coaching, it's all about support, it's all about mentoring. That's what leadership's major or primary function should be, right? So the first thing is your sales leadership needs to support you to help you to make effective sales pipeline decisions. In other words, they need to help you with as many ideas, concepts, processes, ways that you can fill your sales funnel. They then need to be encouraging, supportive, act as a mentor to help you, give you ideas. What other sales enablement resources do you need? What support do you need? Are there people that can support you? Are there processes, systems? What can they do to help you to increase the velocity of your sales through your sales pipeline? The second thing they need to do is they need to give you all the support that you need to keep deals moving through your sales pipeline. In other words, it's not just about pointing fingers and saying, why aren't deals going through the sales pipeline, but rather looking for innovative, supportive, creative ways to help, to mentor, to coach and support you as their sales professional and to help you to keep the deals moving through your sales pipeline. Next, sales leaders need to support their teams to consistently develop adequate sales pipelines to guarantee sales quota success. So what that really means is your sales leadership needs to make sure that you've got enough ways that you're filling your sales pipeline so that there's sufficient leads and business coming in at the top that based on your closing ratio, based on your various ratios, sufficient deals come out the bottom. So sales leadership's role is to support you to make sure that you've got enough coming in at the top so that sufficient deals are going to come out the bottom to ensure that you actually achieve your sales targets. Next, they need to know how to coach and guide their sales team members to move deals through their sales funnels, right? Because traditionally, most managers, sales managers, point fingers and it's kind of, why aren't things working in your sales funnel? Rather than, what can we do? What systems, processes, support, what else do you need to help you to keep your deals moving through your sales funnel? And next, the sales funnel meetings need to be designed to enable meaningful coaching rather than mere inspection. So sales leaders need to move away from that crazy idea that it's them and us, right? So the sales team needs to get out there and sell, and we need to have an overview and look and make sure that they do. When a sales leader changes their approach and instead of inquiring what is wrong, they rather support, coach, mentor, encourage. That's a sales leader's primary function. So the next thing is, you want to be, as a sales professional, you want to have a clearly defined and meaningful, predictable sales process, right? Your predictable sales process, obviously, your sales leadership develops or comes up with the objectives, the outcomes, the major or the macro perspective of your quarterly, monthly, weekly, and daily objectives that you need to achieve. Then, what you've gone and done is you need to be absolutely crystal clear if you need to achieve these objectives, what activities, quarterly, monthly, weekly, and daily activities do you need to consistently perform, and if and when you do perform those activities, you'll achieve all of these objectives. And when you achieve all of these objectives, you will wow your prospects, wow your existing customers. You'll create an unforgettable customer experience, and you'll keep following through with everything you need to do until every deal is closed. Sales leaders need to stop holding an inquisition every time they discuss sales performance. Instead, they need to become a supporting partner to their sales team members. So think about that. Next time you engage with a sales leader and it's all about inquisition, maybe you need to just remind them to take a step back and to say, hang on a second, instead of pointing fingers and asking me or telling me what's wrong, rather help me, coach me, mentor me, support me, and guide me. What do I need to do to improve the velocity of my deals through my sales funnel? Sales leaders need to act as guides and coaches and to act in a supportive way towards helping their team members better manage their sales pipeline. So I think you're getting the gist of what I'm saying here. Sales leaders are not there to point fingers and ask what's wrong, but they're rather there to coach, mentor, guide, support, and help their sales team members come up with new, creative, innovative ways to optimize the velocity of deals through their sales pipeline. Sales leaders need to be upskilled to act as mentors and sales coaches. Now, one of the biggest challenges I see in the marketplace is sales leaders tend to feel that their job is to manage. Now, you manage systems, you lead people, and you coach, mentor salespeople. Because the more you can become a mentor and a coach and a supporter and a guide, because remember, sales leaders have been through the mill, they understand everything that needs to be done from a sales perspective. Take that knowledge and instead of being a finger pointer and an inquirer, rather become a supporter, a guide, a mentor. And that's what sales leaders' roles are.